7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
Alright guys, so we're back and today we're going to be making macaroni and cheese. This is an updated version of my macaroni and cheese. I recently stopped using eggs in my macaroni and cheese and I realized that it just tastes a whole lot better, and it doesn't it's more creamy and it's not sticky. Like, it doesn't have that extra protein from the eggs, so I really have been enjoying it that way, and everybody else says that they like it that way too, and you know, it just tastes better. So some of the things you're going to need for your macaroni and cheese: you're going to need 4 bags of 8-ounce cheese. So I have Colby Jack, I have 2 sharp cheddar, and then I have a mozzarella. I have a 8-ounce pack of cream cheese, 1 stick of butter, 16 ounce of elbow macaroni noodles, salt and pepper, salt and oil for my water, some salt and pepper, and some milk, and that's pretty much it. So what I like to do is I just like to go ahead and just season my water with the salt. This also helps my noodles not to stick. And then I like to go ahead and pour some oil into the pot. And then add my noodles. And then I just put it on the stove and let it come to a boil. Now today we're not going to have a side cam, y'all, because my stand broke again. So I'm just going to shoot this video from the front. Woo! Made it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and place this on the stove and let the noodles come up to a boil. And when they are done boiling, I'm going to pour the water off of them, and then we're going to mix everything up. And that is how you get a macaroni and cheese. Really, once you boil the noodles, mixing everything else together is easy, breezy, peasy. So we're going to go ahead and pop this onto the stove, and I'll see you guys back here as soon as this is done boiling. Alright guys, so we're back and our noodles are in the pan, and we're going to go ahead and start adding in our butter. So I didn't get enough noodles. I was actually supposed to get the bigger pack, but this is fine. I think it'll be enough. I'm sorry, I got a small pan, y'all. That was definitely not my intentions. A small box of mac and cheese of noodles. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off by putting, since I don't have as much noodles, I'm going to put half of the mozzarella cheese in there. I'm going to use 1 pack of cheddar. And this is the Colby Jack. I'm going to use 1 bag of Colby Jack. And I'm going to use half a stick of cream cheese. So I won't be needing the whole one. So all you have to do for this recipe is you double it. Just use the whole thing, the whole bags. But since not, then we're fine. Alright. So yeah. And you really want your make sure your noodles are hot so that your cream cheese and your butter will melt. Make sure your butter is at room temperature to begin with too. And we just gonna keep stirring until everything starts to break up. And I'm gonna start off with a cup of milk. But you wanna put about 2 cups of milk into your macaroni and cheese, maybe 3. And the reason why, if you want a really creamy macaroni and cheese, you need to make sure it's kind of like soupy. Some people start off with like a cheese sauce. They make the cheese sauce, but I don't do that because that ain't how my grandmama did it, y'all. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So yeah, it looks like I'm going to be on Amazon today ordering a new contraption. So we're gonna go ahead and add in some fresh ground black pepper. I don't know what I was thinking when I bought the small box of noodles. Like, I was bugging. But this is actually enough for about 12 people. But y'all know soldiers eat a lot, so I'll just have to make it up to them next time. Alright. So now we got half of that cheddar in there. And that is what we need. Because the macaroni and cheese is going to be very cheesy and creamy. We're going to go ahead and add in another cup of milk. And then we're just going to keep mixing it. And it is really cheesy, y'all. So I'm adding the rest of that mozzarella cheese. And then what I like to do when I put my macaroni and cheese in the oven so that it doesn't burn, I like to put a piece of foil across it, and then about 10 minutes before I'm going to take it out of the oven, I will pull the foil off. But I just kind of like to, like, you know, pat it down, go in and sprinkle some cheese on top. Usually I make too much. I got a feeling this is not going to be enough today, but we'll work it out. Alright, so I'm going to bring it around so you guys can see it. And now we're going to go ahead and pop it in the oven at 365. So the macaroni and cheese is done and you guys can see it. That's what it looks like. It's really tasty. I can smell all the cheese and the butter and the cream cheese. It's absolutely delicious. So this is the end of most of our Thanksgiving videos. I'm sorry that you guys didn't get the side cam as usual. Technical difficulties, but we made it through today. I love you guys. And remember, food is love. I hope you guys have enjoyed these short, easy, quick, easy peasy Thanksgiving videos. I love you guys, and I will see you guys back here in a couple of days. Remember to treat people the way you want to be treated. And food is love.